All right, so here I'm going to test kind of the authenticity of Shungite that we buy. I mentioned to a lot of the clients to buy Shungite either for the home or buy the Shungite stickers, which is what this is for your cell phone or your laptop. This one is pretty big, so this is one that I'm actually going to put on my laptop. Or you can put this on your router, or if you have extenders throughout the home, you can stick these on there as well. They're adhesive on the back. But the test to make sure this is real Karelia Shungite is to use a voltmeter or an ohm meter, and I have a multimeter here. Um, and only Shungite will allow a current to pass through it. It's like the one of the only forms of carbon, if not the only forms of carbon that will let you do that. Um, this here is obsidian. Sometimes people will sell you fake Shungite. Basically, they're selling you polished obsidian. But obsidian can't pass a current through it, and neither can tourmaline or charcoal. You this is how you know that you have real Karelian Shungite. And Karelia just means the state in Russia that this comes from. Karelia. It's the only place that they actually mine Shungite. So that's how you know you're getting real Shungite. And with a lot of purchases, they'll give you a Karelian certificate with it so that you know it's real, authentic Shungite. But whether you get that certificate or not, this is a very simple way to test it. You can use what I have here is a multimeter, or you could use an ohm meter that you can go and buy in your hardware store like Home Depot or Lowe's, like $20 or so. So I use this and I have it set on the ohm setting here, right? And I have it set to 200. So if I place this on the obsidian, you see this says OL here. That means open line. So that means there's an infinite amount of resistance here. All right, so the line is open. When I place it on the obsidian, we get nothing. Still says OL. Right? Now, if I place this on Shungite, and this is a piece of Shungite, these cubes I use for each corner of my home just to transmute general EMF in the environment. So if I put it on either side of this, if you look at the ohm meter, you see it's moving. That's letting me know that electrons are passing through this. And the beauty of Shungite is there's a molecule in here called a fullerene that actually cleans the electrons as it passes through. So you're basically going from positive ions to negative ions, and negative ions is what you actually want. Right? This is the Shungite sticker. If I put it on there, look at the ohm meter. It's moving. Electrons are flowing through this. So it's doing its job. And that's how you know it's real Shungite. If this were obsidian or tourmaline or anything like that, it would just still say, oh, well, again, I put it on the obsidian, we get nothing. This happens to be copper around here. Now, we know electricity travels through copper, so if I put it on the copper, it moves. Because we know copper can, we know electricity flows through copper, but not the actual obsidian. But it flows through the Shungite. So that's a quick way to test if you have authentic Karelian Shungite.